Welcome back. Let's look at the adventure that we're going to follow today. So first, we're going to talk about income. Then, after we earn the money, we are going to spend it, expenses. And then we're going to realize that we actually had to budget for it. Budgets are very important. And then after that, we're going to a party. Personal income. Income is the money that is earned or received by a person. The examples of income can be salaries and wages, commission on sales, incentives, bonuses, pocket money for children, gifts. You can always gift me money, a bursary because you're doing good at school, interest or inheritance. That is a few incomes that we just named, but not all. Let's look at some calculations of income. Sipho works part-time at a local shop. He earns 25 Rand an hour. If he works for 15 hours, so he earns 25 Rand per hour. If he works 15 hours, how much will he earn? Earn meaning income. So that's going to be my income is the 25 Rand times 15. So for that 15 hours, he would have earned 375 Rand. Sarah goes to university and receives a bursary for 65% of her study fees. How much money will she receive if her first year at university cost 35,000 Rand? So of that 35,000 Rand, the university is giving her 65%. So it's going to be 35,000 times 65%. Remember, a percentage is a fraction over 100. And that is an astonishing 22,750 Rand that she will receive from the university. Now, let's look at the fun part, expenses. We all love spending. Expenses refer to money spent on goods and services by individuals or a group of people in a household. Expenses can be divided up into 4 groups. It can be fixed expenses, variable expenses, occasional expenses, and emergency expenses. Now, what's the difference between that? Fixed, every month, the same amount. Variable, every month, different amount. Occasional, once in a while. And then emergency is for unforeseen circumstances. So, meaning occasional would be the service of your car, and emergency would be a tire that burst and you need to replace it. That's the difference between occasional and emergency expenses. So the possible expenses is fixed would be rent or bond, loan repayment, fees or insurance. Variable, groceries, accounts, entertainment and telephones. Occasional will be a doctor's bill, car services, license and gifts. And then emergencies will be a geyser that breaks or a car breakdown, your phone break or hospital costs. Sipho works part-time at a local shop and plans to spend 35 Rand per day on lunch. So that is, I'm paying 35 Rand per day on lunch. If he works 3 times a week, how much money will he spend on lunch in a 5 week month. So now they give you the number of weeks in the month. So what's going to happen? He spends 35 Rand 3 times a week, which is 105 Rand. And then there's 5 weeks times 105 Rand. So that is going to be 525 Rand. Or if you want to do it quicker, you could have said 35 times 3, because it's a week, times 5 to get it to a month, and then it is 525 Rand as well. It's just a quicker way. If Sarah earns 3,750 Rand per month and spend 15% on airtime, how much in rands is she spending on airtime? So she is earning 3,750 Rand per month and she spends 15%. So I'm going to calculate 15% of the 3,750. Now remember, 15% is the same as 15 over 100, and that is the same as 0,15. You can use any of those three. I prefer the decimal 0,15, and then you'll see that she is spending 562 Rand 50 per month on airtime. Now that's enough for now. Quickly go and have a break. I'll see you soon.